Do you guys like me charging in 20 zealots into Banes? How does it feel to have ruined TVP? What do you mean? What did I do? What did I do, boy? Tell me. Tell Papa Cutie. What did I do? What crime did I commit?
Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle. Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle.
A lot of man, thank you so much for resubbing 18 years, basically. Not even months, years. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you for the support.
You have not enough minerals.
Wait, what did I do in TVP? The guy didn't respond. Maybe he died from my TVP. I'm sub to a toss now, dude. You're sub to a toss. I am toss. That's my life. Okay? And I love it. Check this out. Check this out. Ready? Little bamboozle. He doesn't know. Just a prank, dude. Just a prank. Come on. Just messing with you, you know? It's just a prank, bro.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
If I'm a sub to a toss, it should be Beastie because he knows the feels, dude. Hey, I got you. I know the pain. I know the struggle, and now I'm pain free since '93. We got Mitya over here. The Dogo. I don't know if you guys can see her.
For the record, cold is the void. I am the Uruguay.
Glory to the day.
Vera.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, now you see her.
Enough minerals.
Ire. Let your... Where shall we march? Forward. Give us your command. Glorious combat is upon us. Where... Give us your command. Combat awaits.
Not enough energy.
She's ruining my bed.
We serve with pride.
Feels dog, man. She's like, I see you made your bed. It would be a shame if someone just destroyed it.
The firstborn shall persevere. Ire.
Cold, I am the voice.
Glory to the day. Yeah.
You have not enough minerals.
Let none. Where shall we march? I come. The firstborn shall persevere.
Wow. Wow.
Glory to the Daemon. Give up. Ire, let your will be heard.
Oh shit, those links are +1.
You require.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
No. Yes? Give us. The firstborn shall persevere. I glory to the day. Let
I return to serve.
ire shall be reclaimed. Let your will be heard. The firstborn shall persevere.
You have not enough minerals. Research. You have not enough minerals.
Warp field online.
Combat away. Naja.
You must place that in a power field.
We serve with pride. For
Where?
I return to serve.
He has no spores.
give us your command.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. You have not. You require more Vespine gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Dude, huh?
Your probes are under attack.
Man, I'm getting like wrecked against Zerg so hard. Like, it's pretty sad.
We are the light.
Ire shall
We are our. Assault.
Mineral field.
Is complete.
Like, my DTs all had like 20 kills. I don't know if that was drones or was that links or, you know, what. Fucking serious, dude.
Guidance. Justice speak.
Forgot to put the zealot in the wall.
Stand. We are the command. You have not upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals. I'm at justice be done. I like what I. We command. We are the justice. We stand. Order. We are the blades of iron. You have not enough minerals. I'm at it. We stand. Order. I'm at it. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We need focus.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
He doesn't have a fourth, which leads me to believe that he actually lost a lot of drones.
Mineral field depleted.
Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle. Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle.
Holy shit, he has lurkers. I am dead, boys.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespine gas.
The only way I win?
Your probes are under attack. You
Wow, great fucking AI. The Immortals just got pushed back. Are you fucking real?
My charge.
Our pylon
Imagine if I had those two immortals. Wouldn't that be good? It sure would, cutie. It sure would. I'm gonna have one last attack here. If even that. Oh my god! What? Wait, we gotta go back to those DTs. He had lost all the drones there. There's no other way I won this. I don't know why he's attacking. Like, I'm mined out. Like, you don't need to attack. You can just wait. Okay, this was a yikes. We're not gonna look at this. This was a yikes engagement. Let's look away. These links, though. Holy fudge, dude. Cringe fest. Oh yeah, so these were the DT. Oh my lord. Wait. Hold on. So, 6 workers killed. This is when DTs arrive. He has 72 drones. Let's see what happens. DT here as well. Oh my god, he just lost. Wait, did he lose all the drones at every base? So it was all drone kills. Oh my god, I killed more drones than he killed my probes, and I lost like all the probes. Except here. 12 drones? And now with the power of S plus D to make them drones. Look at that, 6 drones at the same time. Let's go, baby. Like, look at my army. I have 3 zealots and a DT. He has 40 lanes. Did he attack here? Why didn't he attack? I have nothing, dude. Like, the thing is, he doesn't need to commit. He can just come here and, like, poke at this, right? And see how many units I have. But he just doesn't. He just, like, goes back. And even here, like, I went to clear creep because I'm like, oh, he probably doesn't have a lot of units. I feel like he could have munched my army here. Again, Link run by. Like right now, it's equal probe count. Oh yeah, and when I saw with DT, I also said it, like, there's no way he has a lot of economy because he would have rebuilt his base. So it had to be, like, the drones that I killed earlier. Ah, I lost so many pros to run by this. At this point, I only went with 2 High Templars for Storm because I actually don't have an army. So there's no point to have 6 High Templars if you don't have an army. And yeah, this is where I was like, well, we're done here, boys. Oh, and then, like, look at this. This is so dumb. Like, I understand, and this happens in StarCraft. Like, I understand Immortals wanted to go through, but come on, dude. Look at this. This is such bullshit. Look, he pushes the Immortal in. Like, come on. That's bullshit right there. Okay, right now, see, he's making a mistake here. Like, you know that I'm not expanding. You don't need to push in. And this first engage, I would have won the game here if my 2 Immortals were alive. That just died to Lynx. Because 2 Immortals destroy Lurkers. Yeah, he did really good transfuses here. He kept the Lurkers alive. And luckily here, I saved my 3 Archons that were like 20 health. So here I'm waiting for my Archons to regen shields a little bit so I can go again. And he's not putting any pressure now. He's just shooting at the pylon. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't need to go. Just chill. And again, no time for storms. 4 Immortals is already like, you know. Like here, I don't have Storm, but my army was stronger because of the 4 Immortals. I did like a little bit of a split here, so I don't come from one side. Also, another thing that I started doing is, if I have 2 observers, I siege up 1 here, which you'll see now, and 1 is with my army. The reason I do that is because I noticed this in Protoss players as well. They A-move their obs, and they die to Hydras. But this way, you always have an observer. Plus 3 Archons, pretty good. I mean, look at that config. What is this race? It's a good race. I'll admit that. It's a good race. Yeah, Archons against Zerg are sick. Whew. Let's see this guy's rank last season. I thought I'm going to lose that one. That was a yikes. I'm struggling a lot against Zerg. I've noticed that. Top 100 GM. And I'm struggling quite a bit with microing my units. I know this is going to sound like an excuse, and I mean, if it does, whatever. But it's difficult to micro units with like 150 MS plus, because if I want to throw down force fields, like that game, like everything was late, from force fields to storms to everything. That's why when I played Terran on NA, I did some bio, but mostly I did mech. Could you say that thing about observers again? Sure. So if you have 2 observers and you're about to engage the Zerg, what you should do is try and have one. Like, let's say, let's say Zerg is here. Like your army is here, right? Let's say your army is here, Zerg army is here. If Lurkers are here, you want to have 1 observer grouped with your army, and then another. Hold on. Okay, have 1 observer with your army, and then if the Lurkers are here, siege up 1 observer here. So it gives you vision, because Zergs will always try to snipe your observer. So if you have an observer with your army, he snipes it. You still have the back one, but he doesn't know about it. So he might overcommit to kill your one observer, and then you're still gonna have vision. But he doesn't know that, right? Because I've seen this in pro games as well, where Protosses just A-move their army and observers go in and they get sniped and then they have to retreat. But this way, you have like that defensive ops that gives you vision. Maybe you can't chase the army with it, but you can clean up the initial siege of the Zerg, I guess. Hopefully I explained that well, because I'm trying to play and explain it at the same time.
You require more Vespene gas.
Here.
Base is under attack.
Cold is the void.
The firstborn,
Not enough energy.
where ire shall be reclaimed. Yes, give us Naja. Come.
I am your state thy bidding that I am cold.
Let your will be heard.
I am your we are one with the shadows.
Let
I am
glory to the day.
cold. You I state thy bidding. I am
You have not hit.
Dimensional strings attuned.
The Templar march. Let the firstborn.
You seek guidance?
you require my
Let a
Teleport successful.
Ano and Erodine Rashagal. An omen. It is destined. Let us begin.
Woo! Smooth, baby. That was smooth. That was me like full try hard mode. I love this from people. I wonder who would win, Beastie or Parting. People are like, Parting 100%. Can I ask you based off of what? I'm not saying I would win. I'm just wondering, what is your meter to compare who would win, Parting or I? How many wins minimum for GM? I thought 50. It's 35 if it's a new account, but GM's not open. Masic, thank you so much for signing to try. Welcome. Thank you for the support. I don't know, BC, do you have a GSL championship? That's some sick logic right there. Wow. Let's see. Parting GSL win. Let's see. When was that? When did he win GSL? Parting never won GSL. He was in the final. Oh yeah, he was a pro Protoss player when Protoss was broken. Wow. Oh, great. Good job. Like, I'm not saying Parting was bad, but saying Parting was in GSL final when Protoss was like, if you were Protoss in Heart of the Swarm and you didn't win a tournament or you were not in finals, I don't know what you were doing. If you look at the tournaments in Heart of the Swarm, there was like 20 different Protosses that were in finals or won tournaments. If you were Protoss, you win a tournament. Parting is or not, I don't know now. Parting was a good, cheesy, timing-oriented player, for sure. But I love how people are like, oh yeah, dude, he would beat you because he was in a GSL final 4 years ago. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's like me saying I'm gonna beat Cyril because I was rank 1 Grandmaster on EU very often 6 years ago. This is the same logic right there. I just find it funny. But honestly, I don't know what his skill level is now because I don't watch his streams. From what I know, he's just like smurfing and beating bronze people and gold.
Your probes are under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Oh my gosh, she destroyed my bed
Very
completely.
worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle. Very worker friendly.
And by the way, I wasn't like offended or anything. Like, oh my god, you guys think he would beat me? No. I'm just curious where the logic comes from. But I now see there is no logic. Because if you said, I bet Cyril would beat you, I'm like, okay, there is logic behind that. He is beating everyone. I am not beating everyone. He's winning every tournament. Yes, Cyril will beat me probably every time.
Yes, Executor.
Ah, yikes, dude.
Yes. Glory to the Daemon. Come.
I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Not let we serve with pride. Ire shall
I demand you
come
challenge him
back.
to
Where
best
shall
of
we
3.
march?
I always said, like, if you guys want me to play someone, I'll play. Like, even if I lose, I'll play. I love playing, like, not show matches, just like fun matches. If he wants to play, I'll play. I don't mind. I don't mind losing.
Let your will be heard. We are of Najakar. Yes. Give up.
Our window is short.
As Koreans would say, as long as we have good games.
Glory to the Daemon. Give us your command.
An arrow.
Yes, Executor.
Let us begin.
Where shall we? Not. We serve with pride.
You seek guidance?
Oh!
Harmonize.
Come. We serve.
An omen. aid you? Are we? How can I aid you? It is destiny. I see.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional research complete. You have not enough minerals.
Time for battle.
You seek God.
I am zero. Warfield,
How can I aid you?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
teleport successful.
You have not enough. You have not enough minerals.
The and let and you seek a win an omen.
Consciousness.
How can let us?
What?
The threads of fate lie bare.
The sky,
Whoa, lag again. What the hell? You guys see that?
where
You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas.
An Erodine Rashagal.
the skies await.
Yes, Executor.
Where do our enemies lurk? Engaging the enemy. I am eager to strike. I stalk through the stars. Now. Where the skies,
Ire.
Warfield,
Consciousness awakened.
or on time.
Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an oracle.
Not
Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be
Skies
harmed
await.
by an oracle.
Time for battle. Warfield online.
Faith.
Place that in a power field.
Genetic matrix.
What?
You have not enough minerals.
Direct my vengeance.
You be trolling, man?
The skies await.
An omen.
Your demand.
Cry?
Upgrade complete.
How can and
You require more Vespine gas. Base is under attack.
Presiding.
let us
That was good. luckily, I used to play this crap race. And I know how to counter these crap units.
Warp field present.
Siravek, cry on.
Warp, where do I... I am eager to speak.
Let us
Protost. That Neo Steel though. I was like, I was like, I'm about to see something new, something I've never seen before. And, well. I shouldn't laugh, that build will kill me. That was an interesting build. Yeah, Terran's best matchup is definitely TVT. I feel like if you're Terran, you definitely have a good chance to win TVT match, especially if you make tanks. I feel like tanks counter Terran in TVT, and you should be probably making a lot of those. What do you think is best in the late game fights? 6 to 8 High Templars for Storms, Carriers, Tempest, 2 Oracles for tagging, Revelation. Bunch of Observers, have like 20 Warp Gates ready with all the upgrades on every unit. So in case that you lose the air army, you can warp in like 20 Stalkers and kill his battle cruisers. What's the highest you got in GM? Rank 1 many times. On EU and NA. Before I quit StarCraft professionally, which was 2017 in like March, April, I think in January I was rank 4 or 5 GM. On EU, I was 6,850 I think, or 6.8k. What's my record? Here you go. What does NA stay for? North America. Wonder where BC would place in Korea. Korean server is not hard at all, unless you're playing for top 30 GM. When I was in China last year for WSG, I think it was last year, I got into GM on Korea with 2 losses. And I played like top 100 GM people last couple of games. So getting into GM in Korea is not hard. It's actually easier than doing it in EU, but once you get to higher ranks, like top 30 GM in Korea is like top 5 GM in EU. There's way more good players. Are there many more Terrans? In Korea? Yeah. Yeah, there are. Korea has a lot of Terrans because of Boxer, Slayer's Boxer. That was the most popular player at one point, and then Nada right after that. And a lot of people started playing Terran because of them. When StarCraft was first time broadcasted on television, he was like the guy that was beating everyone, and people were watching, and you know, they became his fans. And when they started playing StarCraft, they started playing Terran because of him. And that kind of stayed and transitioned into StarCraft 2 as well. True story. If you were to keep playing 6 to 8 hours of Terran like you were, like when you were pro player, could you be top 8 in EU? I was. I finished 3rd at WSG in Europe. Like, I know a lot of people don't know that because they only started following me when I started YouTube. just before I quit, I played a WSG LAN tournament in Europe. It was in Ukraine. And I won my group. Like, from the notable players that I beat in that tournament, I beat Harston. I beat Showtime. I beat Marine Lord, which back then, for those that did follow StarCraft, was like the best Terran. And I ended up losing to Nurture 3-1. And then I beat Namshar for 3rd place. So I got 3rd. It's funny for me, like, because for me it's like common sense, you know, like not common sense but common knowledge, sorry, and like that I played against, you know, these guys. But a lot of people are like, what, you played against this guy or that guy? Yeah, I used to practice with the laser quite a bit. The grind times with the laser, we would play like 10 games in a row or 15. The grind, boys.
Very worker friendly. No workers will ever be harmed by an
But if you're
Very
interested,
worker
like
friendly.
how I was back when I was pro player, you can just go on YouTube, type like, oh
Combat.
my god, that Facebook. I hate people who tag me.
Yes.
You can just type like, oh, like Beastie Cutie versus Euthermal, Beastie Cutie versus Hero Marine, Beastie Cutie versus Showtime.
One mind.
You require more Vespene gas.
Combat awaits. Give us your command. Ire shall be where glory to the day.
Are you kidding me? I didn't start making Oracle? Oh my lord. Oh, that's a great wall, by the way.
I have met the enemy. Not. Let's. Yes, Executor.
Dude.
Where shall we march? Shall persevere. Yes, Executor. Horns aloft. Faith, let your will. Where shall?
How can I aid you? The threat letter. How can I aid you? You seek guidance?
Glory to the day.
An error. We meet our fate.
Oh! Oh, bad rally. Not bad rally, bad shift queue.
Place that in a power field. Your probes are under
Let's come. Where shall give up? Let's come.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Give us your command. Come.
Shadow. Zaknaku.
Iron.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Calibrating void lens. On guide. We. Command me.
Combat.
We are my meditation is under attack. Your probes are under attack. I return to third. Base is under attack. Mineral field. You must construct additional pylons. On.
Not combatable.
You have not enough minerals.
Iron.
Our meditation is over. Gassar, de Templari. We stand as one. Research complete. You must. I return to the Empress. Glory of battle. Command. You must construct additional pylons.
Dude, how many pylons didn't I make?
La Adam. The glory of battle. We are the slaves of what guidance? Our doom. Focus. My meditation is over. We shall stand against the darkness. Upgrade complete. Uno.
Did you? Another Tyrion.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough minerals.
So my MMR right now is I think like top 50, 60, 70 GM. So we got what a little bit to go.
You require more Vestin gas. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Glory to the Daemon. Give us your command. Let your will be heard. It shall be done. Por Zalah. Where shall we march? Come back. The firstborn shall persevere.
You have not. You require more Vespine gas.
To glory. The Templar, march. Ire, let your will be heard. Najakar, Mina. Ire, we sir combat awaits. Let your will.
You have not. I return to. You have not enough minerals. I return to serve.
We serve. Where shall we? Give us your command. Najakar, Mina.
You have not enough minerals.
I heed the call.
To serve. You have not enough minerals. Research complete.
Come back.
Our duty
I return to serve. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We did it. We did it, boys. Oh, man, today was rough. 3 losses. Oh well, we won a lot in the end, so works out. It works out. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and make sure to check out one of my previous videos. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.